Doordash Ride here. It's another day. Gonna do a little vlog. See what how busy it is today. It's been raining all day, and no pay, nothing good. Just same old garbage here. But we are running the driver utility app and the Para app. And while I understand the concerns of why people don't use it, I will be using it so I can know exactly how much I'm supposed to get paid and the miles and stuff like that, which helps me out a lot. So I'm not one of those that's scared to get deactivated. If it happens, it happens. I do have another job. I work at night, overnight, so it's not like it's my main thing. But I do Dash almost every day. It's a nice way to make some more money, and it helps me out. As you can see, guys, we're at $63 for the day. It's been pretty slow. Started kind of late, had a late start, so hopefully it picks up, and then if I get a good order, I'll let you guys know. But so far, it's been nothing but, I don't want to say trash, but it's been okay. Could have been better. I'll show you guys some of the offers we've had from a nice little offer here. 7 miles, 1.5. Let's go ahead and accept that just in case. The Para and the utility app didn't pop up, which is kind of weird, but sorry for the trash in the background there. So let's see here. Let's check it. It might be more. Who knows? Let's see what the Para app says. Okay, so yes, it's gonna be $1 more, which is nice. But as you can see, we haven't had that great of orders. Some of these have been kind of far. Some of them have been okay, but overall, it could have been better. So we're almost there. We're not too far away. So again, not a terrible way to start the day. So hopefully, my goal is to reach. I like to do 250. Honestly, I haven't hit 250 in a long time. So hopefully, we can do around 200. I don't have to be at work till 10, but I'm only gonna dash at about 7:38. I'll get home, get ready for work, and see the family real quick. But we'll see how it all goes. See, if I only popped up over there. I don't know if you guys could see it. It happened a little bit late, but did it pop up? All right, man. Don't you guys just hate people that are walking like really slow? Like, I understand you have the right of way. I'm not saying you don't, but why walk so slow though? Like literally looking at your phone and barely moving. So that's kind of one of my annoyances of the day. But like I said, we're gonna go pick up the street green in $7, 1 mile, and according to the Para app, it's supposed to be 8. So can't go wrong with that. Maybe we'll get an ass of the stack. It is like the slower time. It is 3:35 p.m. right now, so it's probably not gonna be that good. I mean, after this, but we shall see. Hopefully dinner picks up, and we'll take you guys along wherever we go. Pick up for Michelle. Alrighty, guys, we just marked the order as picked up, and we're only about 5 minutes away, so that's always good. Hopefully the quality is okay. I'm using one of my old Google phones that has been sitting down for a while, but I think it'll do the trick for now. I think the quality's okay. Hopefully it won't shake a little too much. I gotta get a better magnet. The magnet that I have right now is one of those cheap ones from like Wish or whatever, so it's like holding on for dear life. But yeah, we're about 4 minutes away, and we'll see how that goes. Give you guys a view of the road in a little bit. I was gonna give you guys some footage from the front-facing camera, but I realized how shaky that was, so I don't want to give anyone any headaches. I do have a dash cam, so maybe I can put that in the video if it's not too much work. I don't think it'll be, so we can put some nice POV from the dash. Other than that, you know, we're about 3 minutes away from the customer's location. Sweet Green is always a plus, or not a plus, but it's always a good merchant. At least for me, the parking is terrible at my location, but other than that, the food's always ready, and most of the security guys that do like the parking enforcement are pretty chill. They kind of know who people that are Uber Eats and DoorDash. They kind of know who those people are, so they don't really bug me too much. There's only one guy who takes his job way too serious. But you know what? I get it. I mean, you know, he's getting paid. You know, he's supposed to get people tickets. I understand that. But it's like, dude, you're not like a cop. And it's not even like a local police, like, you know, parking meter person. It's like a security dude who has, like, I don't think any real authority to give you tickets anyways. So he's giving me warnings like multiple times, like literally it looks like a ticket. I thought it was the first time I thought it was a ticket, but it turns out just to be like a little warning. But now we're kind of cool. I mean, he can be a little bit of an ass some days, but for the most part, everything he's a chill dude. But all right, guys, so try to give you the drop off. Most of my customers are usually always leave at the door. Very rare for someone to say, "Come meet me at the door." We don't have to wear masks here anymore in Virginia, but I do usually wear it sometimes to the customer's house, just so that they feel more safe, if that makes any sense. But you know, I'm fully vaccinated, so I don't really have any fear of anything there. What is this person doing? What are you doing, bro? Jesus, some people just don't know how to drive, but that's all right. I don't want to give you guys all this road rage just for a couple of days, or for one day, I mean. But yeah, it's pretty hot over here. 90, it's about like 90, and it's super humid. So, but other than that, can't complain too much. We're about for the week. I'll show you guys my earnings and my hours. You know, I do try to have a goal of about a minimum of $1,000 a week, which is kind of doable, but it's not. It used to be a lot easier. Now it's you know, places are opening up. There's a lot more dashers out there. You know, I've been trying to get on Grubhub for God knows how long, and I'm still on the wait list. I don't really like Uber that much, but we do have that option. So right now we're trying to find these buildings that are super hidden the way they number them, but I think we're almost there. Alrighty, let's see here. 727, 29. Then I'll show you guys a number so you know what I mean by hidden, because unless you know where it's at, you won't see it. Alright, let's see. So as you can see, the number is kind of hidden, and then there's a branch. So that doesn't help. Let's go ahead and get this dropped off. ABCD. Alrighty, so you can see it's $8. So the Power app was correct. He's been having some issues lately, but it's alright. Now that we have a quick second, I'll show you guys my current earnings for the week. Well, I got a text from the customer that said thank you. So we're going to go ahead and text him back, because that was pretty nice of them. Alrighty. But yeah, so you can see here, $466 for the week. I do my fast pay. I know it's a fee, but I like having my money right away. So you can see here, we've had some good weeks. Some other weeks I had things I had to do, so I couldn't dash as much. But you can see the before. It's been pretty consistent for a while, at least 1,000 or close to 1,000. But all right, let's go back here. Oh. Sorry, guys. We're gonna return to dash. Alrighty. Cool. And then gas hasn't been too bad. I do have a hybrid. It's a Lexus from 2012, a CT200H, which is an awesome car in my opinion. It's basically a Prius, but it doesn't look like a Prius. Alright guys, we're back, finished that delivery. We're at $71 for the day. It's 3:45. It'll be pretty slow till about 5, I think. So I'll try to squeeze in maybe like a $6 or $7 order Chipotle or something in there. I always like those, so typically pretty fast and they're not too far away, too many miles. But as I was saying before, I do have a hybrid vehicle which helps me out a ton. It's like 42, 43 miles per gallon even with all this stop and go. So it's not too bad. And it's basically a Prius, it just looks nicer. I mean, they don't sell them anymore. They've been discontinued in the States for a couple of years. So if you guys are looking for a dash vehicle or any kind of vehicle really, like a commute vehicle or just something for the house, you can't go wrong with this Lexus right here, CT200H. I think the latest one came out in 2017, but you can find some low mileage for, you know, a little under $10,000, which I think is a pretty good deal for all the amenities that it has and the fact that it's really good on gas. But other than that, oh, we got an order here, mod pizza for $7, 5.2 miles. According to the Para app, it'll just be $7, so you guys can see the info right here. I'll pull it up for a second. I'm not gonna take it. I don't do mod pizza. Mod pizza is terrible in my area. Doesn't matter which one you go to, they're just not very fast at all. And most of the time, it's not for the best of pay, and I don't really want to wait. So we're gonna go back to the town center here, and I have my little spot in the garage set up, which helps me a lot. Just kind of hang out. There's like an unofficial area in my town for like where the Dashers kind of hang out. So I don't know them, but you know, I know their vehicles, I know my vehicle, and I know they're dashing or doing some kind of like ride sharing app or, you know, Grubhub, Uber Eats, because I see them all the time. So, and they see me all the time. So, but yeah, so hopefully, you know, I'll pick it back up once we get some more orders. Right now we're by Chipotle here, $71 for the whole day. Nothing crazy. So we'll see how that goes. Guys, we have another order here from McDonald's, 4 miles, $7 payout with the Para. You see the utility app on there. But this McDonald's right here is very hit or miss. So we're gonna go ahead and decline that. As you can see, I have an 8% acceptance rating, which usually higher or lower, give or take. But yeah, I just wasn't a good order for me to take, because we're not that close to it, and 9 times out of 10 it goes kind of far. So I'd rather kind of hang out, and we'll see if we get another order. If not, we'll just oh, there, look at that. And Pizza is a good merchant, but also they do get behind a lot. And this for 4.8 miles for $5.50, and that's what the Para app is telling me. Yeah, no, that's a no for me. I always put the orders too small. I don't think it does anything, to be honest. But that's just my go-to. Unless it's really far, then I'll put that it's too far away. But look at that. We'll see how it goes. All right, guys. So we finally picked up those 2 orders. I made the mistake of accepting the stack. Not because it's paying a little bit, but because I didn't realize how busy they were getting. So it took me an extra 5-6 minutes to wait for the other order. I mean, it's going less than a mile, and it is like almost $5. Like I said, I typically don't take those orders, but it's been really slow. So it can't hurt to take a $5 order for point something miles, not even a mile. So we'll see how that goes. We're only about 3 minutes away from the first drop off. So catch you guys in a little bit. See you guys, but something happened with the lights. Now the lights aren't working, so I'm gonna have to go around, which is a total pain in the butt. I'm gonna see if you guys can see the cop car here. Are you gonna go? Go ahead, bro. Alright. As you can see, the light doesn't work, so the cops have blocked it off. So that's gonna add a bunch of more miles to my trip, which totally sucks. But I'm actually gonna change the task, because I think it'll be easier to drop off the second order. So what was supposed to be a simple order just became super complicated because I guess the power must have gone out and some of these lights are not working. And people are for lack of a better word, assholes. So that totally sucks. We're gonna have to take a little detour here. It's alright. Things happen. I'm not super upset about it, but it is what it is. So should be done with these orders in about 5 minutes, hopefully, unless something else happens. Although I'm at another light, which takes forever to change. So we shall see how that goes. You guys ever done Ben & Jerry orders? I've never have. I know that it's ice cream. I also know that it looks like it's paying like absolute garbage. So I will not be doing that. Right now it's 4:30. It's saying it's busy, but it's not busy. This is an artificial red. There's probably not that many dashers out here. Maybe that's why it's showing that. But we'll see. Maybe. Oh. You know, I don't know about this order. Where's it going? Oh, no. See, these buildings right here? So the worst buildings ever. To get in and get out, it's a pain in the butt. Nah, that would have to be like a super high paying order for me to take that. I'm sorry for the people who live in those buildings, but the parking is an issue. Getting into the building is an issue. Using the elevators is an issue. So it's like a big no-no. It's taking me some time to learn that, but I'm not doing that. So right now, I guess we'll just chill and take some time to just hang out. We just got this orders. It's a stack. It says 9. Par is telling me 13. The miles aren't that bad. The problem here is the restaurants. Tiki Thai, Bun by Velvet are very like sit-down type-ish. It looks like they're going to the same merchant, but we're into the same house. But like I said, it's the problem with that is the merchants, the restaurants. They're very like sit-down type. The order is not gonna be ready. I can guarantee you that. So far, the Rub is like a ghost kitchen place. It's okay, but again, it's also not the quickest place, so it can be difficult a little bit to. Okay, this one I'm probably gonna take depending on where it's going because Not Your Average Joe's is pretty decent. It's only $7, but it's only 1 mile. Where's it going? Oh man, these buildings are a pain in the butt. You know what? We'll go ahead and do it. Even if it is a pain in the butt to get in and get out, you can't really go wrong with already almost being there. Look, check this out. Bam. Basically already there, guys. Let's go. Alright, guys, so the food wasn't ready. I don't know what's wrong with my lens. It looks super blurry. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad. So the order's not ready. Be a few minutes, but $7 for 1 mile at a low time like 5 o'clock. It's alright. We got the food from Miss Janet. See how far we are. We're gonna confirm it real quick. So 3 minutes away. Sorry, it's a little blurry. Ooh, what is going on with this camera? Jeez. Let's see what's going on with the camera here. I don't know what's so blurry. So the reason why I didn't want to take the order was the end location. It's these apartment complexes that for some reason the reception people can't let you up. Like you have to have detailing like the code from the customer or whatever. And this customer didn't put any of that info in. So that's gonna be fun. Hopefully when I get there, I'll give them a call and they'll come outside or tell me what code to press to get inside, because the reception people will literally pretend like you don't exist. They won't help you out. And I understand maybe it's their rule or maybe something happened. I don't know. But that's one of the reasons why I didn't want to go there. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. So we're about 2 minutes away. So it ain't too far away. So I guess we'll find out if either it's a quick and easy drop off or it's a pain in the butt and I won't go back to that building again. At least not for some time. But keep you guys posted, see what happens. Hopefully it's a quick drop off. If not, oh well. Guys, so that wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but it also wasn't as simple. The lady didn't know her code, so she had to call someone that had the code. But once we got that out of the way, I got lucky with the elevator and we're all ready, all dropped it off. So right now, guys, we are at $90.62. I think you guys can see that. If not, we'll put a screenshot here somewhere. All right. So we're not too far for about reaching half. Well, okay. So originally my goal was 250 a day. Now reality has set in, and that's making it really hard. And I'm not trying to dash like from 6 a.m. to like 11 p.m. Because that's not healthy and it's not, sustainable. So I think right now I go 220 to maybe 200, especially today. Today I started out late. 200 isn't gonna be that bad. I think we can do that. I did do a cash delivery for a local potbelly that I'm pretty good friends, not even friends, but acquaintances. Excuse me, with the managers. And whenever they have some deliveries that they're not too far away, instead of putting it in the apps or doing it themselves, say, hey, do you want to just take the cash tip? And it was $20 for like 2 miles, so can't go wrong with that. So technically for the whole day we're $110, but I'm not gonna include that $20 because I might put it towards gas or whatnot. But we're gonna go back to our little usual spot here, just kind of hang out. It has a potbelly, a Chipotle, a Sweet Green, so a nice little couple restaurants, and there's plenty of parking, and it's not too hot outside today, so it's not even too. Maybe I might walk around for a little bit. Who knows? Right, let's see here, 4:55, so it's almost 5 p.m. I was running the apps on my secondary phone that I'm recording with, so I couldn't bring out my driver utility app stats because they wouldn't be accurate because I had it on 2 phones, so that was kind of my fault. But we can still show you guys how the Para app and the utility app. I mean, today I've seen it on Facebook. The Para's having some issues. I have seen it myself that some of the drop-offs are not accurate. But hey, man, I'm still super thankful. Like, this is an app that's telling me more information than what Doordash should be telling me, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. So even if it's not accurate 100% of the time, I mean, it's still making me make a better, more educated decision on whether to take certain orders or not. So I'm sure they'll get the glitches figured out. I've seen the guys that talk about it in YouTube and whatnot. So I'm pretty confident they'll figure it out. And even if they don't, even if it works like 80% of the time, that's still more information I'll know 80% of the time. Look at that. We did get an order. I'll show you. And it's not a good one. It's almost 7 miles. It's only $5. You can see the red here, 74 cents per mile, so I'm not doing that. The merchant is good. Playables is a good merchant. They're pretty pricey, so usually when you see a lot of items from them, it could be a good order, but it's just one item, $5. So we're gonna go ahead and decline it. Maybe we'll get another order. So it's pretty slow right now. Haven't had an order, even an offer come in like 20 minutes, so that kind of sucks. Oh, look at that! I think I jinxed it. What's wrong with that? $7, less than a mile, but it's really 9. Shout out to the Para app. So we're gonna definitely. We're basically already here. Tets isn't fast or slow. They're kind of like in the middle. So pickup time is 7 minutes. It's not too bad. So we're gonna go ahead and say we're here. Gonna go find some parking and hopefully go pick this up. It's probably not gonna be ready, but I'm gonna go ahead and try it. Alright guys, quick update here. Oh, it's 6 o'clock. It should be busy for dinner, but I'm not seeing that. Not seeing any movement. We're at $106.62. If I include the $20 that I got from my delivery, it'll be $126. Started at 12, so it's not terrible, but it also hasn't been that busy lately. I just got an order, Popeyes, $6, too far. But I'm probably gonna dash till about 7:30, so an hour and a half. I mean, if I hit like 150, I'd be pretty happy with that. So we're at 106, so we would need like $44 more in an hour and a half. Not impossible, but unlikely as it's not very busy. And if I include the $20 cash tip, then I only really need like $30. Not $30. like $24, which I think it's more doable. So we'll keep you guys posted. If I get anything good, post a screenshot and we'll see how that goes. All right, guys, we just picked up a stack and pizza and Savage burrito, which is a ghost kitchen for Uncle Julio's. Wouldn't have picked it up, honestly, but I saw the according to the Para app, there's a $16 payout for 4 miles. So I can definitely do that. It originally showed $11.75 on the Doordash app, which isn't too bad either, but most of the time, both of them are never really, and pizza's pretty slow, but it's already slow out. So I think it'll be dumb for me not to take it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it, and hopefully it all works out. Hopefully the food's ready and there's no waiting. But we never know. So pulling up to the restaurants now, and hopefully everything will be ready. Alright, guys, picked up both the orders. One was ready. The ham pizza was not ready, so we waited a few minutes for that, but nothing too bad. About 5 minutes away from the first order. And it's in an area I don't really usually like to deliver that because the buildings are too like secure. Like if you don't have the codes, or you didn't get lucky and someone lets you in, it can be a pain. Fail, drop the phone, my bad. But I want to say this is not one of those buildings. I think it's one of those where people come down and meet you. So hopefully I'm right about that. Only about 5 minutes away, and should pay out about 15 or 16, I can't remember correctly, once the whole order is done, which will put us at about, I want to say 121 without including the $20 in cash. Oh, excuse me. So get you guys up in a bit. Doing the first drop off. I think it should be pretty easy because it's actually in a Kaiser Permanente. Meet me at the first floor in the radiology department or whatever. So that should be pretty easy to go to. So I'm pretty excited because, like I said, typically this building or this area has a lot of buildings that are very hard to get to. But not this one. See, guys, just dropped it off. See, I'm noticing DoorDash is doing this. All right, so the total's supposed to be $11.75, right? But with the Para app, it tells me it's going to be $15.70 or 15 and some change. Dropped off the M pizza, 2 pizzas and a soda. She tipped me $10, which is awesome. And a DoorDash base pay of $2. Now the next order from the Savage burrito has a total payout of $5.20 on my app. An order that I would never have taken, but because DoorDash is bundling what you would say a good order with a bad order, so they get delivered. So even though it's only 2 miles away and 5 minutes away, the $5.20, like when I saw that, I was like, man, I would never have taken that. Like this other customer, she's carrying the crappy customer, if that makes any sense. And I understand that everyone's food needs to be delivered, and I'm not saying that she still tipped a couple of dollars, so she tipped something. Don't get me wrong, but it just shows you what DoorDash is trying to do to make sure everything gets delivered. And I mean, as a customer, you don't know what Dashers think or what our logic is, or maybe they think we get a higher base pay, since I'm sure they're paying all these fees. So it's just an interesting thing that I just noticed, specifically in this order, because I wouldn't have taken it. I just wouldn't have, like $5 for what probably would have been 4 or 5 miles, and then I have to come back to my area per se. I just wouldn't have done it. But because they bundled it, and the big payout as a whole was pretty large, but only because that one order was carrying most of that payout. So it's interesting. Plus, I also wonder how long this food was sitting there for, because this one was ready, and it looked like it'd been ready for a while. So I wonder if she's been waiting for a long time, as opposed to the other good order that I had to wait for because I was there early. So we're only about 4 minutes away to the drop off, and we'll see what our total is at then. It's interesting, guys. So I just finished the order. Like I said, the one that carried all the delivery. So you can see here, base pay $2.50, and the customer tip $2.70. Which it's not bad. I mean, they only got one entree for for themselves. So I'm not knocking them for the tip. I'm just saying, like, I would not have taken this ever. But it's interesting that on the stack, the base pay was already $2 for the big order. But for this one that's carrying the order, it's actually $250. It's actually higher. So I'm not sure what the logic is behind that. But anyways, guys, so right now we're at 122 with 32 cents. So not too bad. Considering what time we started and considering how slow it's been, you know, I can't really complain too much. We're not in a bad spot either. I just, you know, I'm not a big fan of the restaurants in this part of town because they're not the fastest. But sometimes, you know, you get good orders. Doesn't matter where you're at. My area is not red at the moment, but it doesn't really mean anything. I don't really think the whole hot spot, or even like if the map is red. Oh, there we go. We got an order. Two orders for 3 items for 7.1 miles, $14. According to the Para and the utility app, it's still gonna be $14. I want to decline it mainly because it takes me way out where I want to be, and because I know this restaurant is very slow for takeout. They're just too busy. They're one of those restaurants that, you know, only did DoorDash because of the whole COVID thing, and before COVID, there really weren't any on the delivery apps at all. So COVID brought them in, and they're here to stay, which is cool. But I just know that they're not very fast, and I don't really have very good signal there, so I don't want to miss any stack orders or anything, notifications or anything like that. So we're gonna just head back towards our little area here, and someone else can do those orders. Trust me, it's not a bad order. $14, 7 miles, but like I said, it just puts me way too far of my area where I want to be. And because the merchant is not the fastest. But other than that, I mean, still have another hour maybe before I decide to head home, and hopefully we can do maybe $30 more. We'll see, but nothing crazy. A few minutes since I got an order, so maybe I should have taken that order, even though I know they're kind of slow. I haven't gotten a single thing on my phone, and every time I say that, it happens. So maybe I'm trying to jinx the system to give me some orders. I've already made sure that my connection is good. And I guess it's just slow today. But yeah, it's been pretty slow. Hopefully, you can do at least 1 or 2 more orders before I head. Oh, look at that! I knew it. Two items, 4.3 miles, a Five Guys order. But where is it going? Because the payout's still $8.50. Ooh, no, it's going to a part of town I don't want to be in. So I'm gonna decline it. So I guess I can't say I didn't get a good offer. I just don't want to end up over there, and then I have to make my way back, and it's just not where I want to be. But it's not a bad order, so I'm sure somebody here will take it for sure. So hopefully, if I get anything else, as you can see, the map isn't really showing anything. 122. It's a little bit of red here and there, but nothing crazy. So I'm gonna keep you guys posted. All right, guys. So we're back here in my spot, and it's slow. I've gotten so sleepy just by sitting here, man. But anyhow, so right now we're at $122 with 32 cents plus $20 in cash. That's around $142. Even if I do one more in that $150, I'd be pretty okay with that. It wouldn't be too bad. But we'll see. I mean, right now I'm just kind of chilling, scrolling through YouTube, you know, looking at emails, but looking at other YouTubers and see what they're doing. But yeah, I mean, it's been a pretty low-key kind of day. It's kind of raining. But yeah, so hopefully we get another order so I can show you. I did get a few orders that were just kind of trash. Excuse me. So I forgot to take a screenshot or put it in there, but they weren't that good. It was just a lot. They're just far, which I'm curious. Like, is there no other Dasher out there, or did they decline it? So then it pushes it to me all the way over here, you know. So we'll see. But like I said, right now, I'll show you guys my phone. See here right now we're at $122. Like I said before, we're near the sweet green. Make sure that everything is good. I like to refresh the app just if I'm not getting anything, just to make sure everything is good. But we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. I was gonna go ahead and call it a day. I drove home with the app on the entire time. I didn't get a single order. So I'll post a screenshot here of how much we made. But it was $122 for 32 cents plus a $20 tip in cash. So it's around almost $150, which isn't too bad considering we started at noon and finished just about 7:30. And it had a lot of downtime, so it's not too bad. So we'll catch you guys on the next video.